one thing. No one cares about GSP and Condit.
Hey, what's up, guys? Did you guys hear that Nick Diaz wants to fight Anderson Silva at 185? He says he doesn't even want a title shot. He wants to prove that he can go up there and compete with this dude. And, his manager, or his manager, Cesar Gracie was basically saying Anderson Silva and Chuck Liddell even said that Nick Diaz did not lose against Carlos Condit, and everybody still wants to see Nick Diaz versus GSP. No one really cares about Carlos Condit GSP. Honestly, I don't care about that fight, and I would love to see a Nick Diaz versus Anderson Silva fight. You got the two beastliest strikers in MMA. The most accurate strikers in MMA. Yes, Anderson's more dynamic with his kicks and weird elbows, but it would be a violent fight. I think it would be a great fight. Nick Diaz's camp says they really want it. I just watched a video with the manager of Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva's manager was like, "Nah, what's the point of that fight? There's no point. Nick Diaz has come off a loss." And even Nick Diaz, even the manager of Anderson Silva said he even thought Nick Diaz won that fight. So more than one or two people that are big in MMA, even Joe Rogan has said Nick Diaz won that fight, and he said it would be a super fight. No one wants to see, like I said, GSP versus Carlos Condit. They want a super fight. And tell me in the comments below, if they put on a fight right now, Nick Diaz versus Anderson Silva at like 185 or 180 at a catchweight, would that fight be a beast? It would be one of the best fights ever in mixed martial arts. Like I said, you have two Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts. I would give Nick Diaz the Jiu-Jitsu on the ground. I would say Anderson is a little bit more technical on the feet with his the way he puts down his kicks and elbows, but Nick Diaz is a beast. He's very technical, a very good striker. He doesn't back down from anybody. He's very aggressive. He's always in your face, and he wouldn't let Silva dance around. And I honestly think he can take Silva apart. And I would honestly think that would be one hell of a fight. Anderson versus Nick Diaz. They should make it happen. It would bring a lot of money into the UFC. Who cares if it's for a title or not? And Nick Diaz just says he wants to fight big fights. He doesn't care if it's a title shot. And I honestly think Nick Diaz can give it and win that fight. I honestly do. Don't say the age, because a lot of people keep saying when they say GSP versus Anderson or Anderson versus John Jones, they say, well, it's the age difference, that's why. No one cares about the age. I always think if Anderson's a man, and Anderson says he's the best and thinks he's the best, shouldn't you fight the best? I remember, what's his name? Randy Couture. He actually fought the best. He said he only took fights that he knew would be hard. And it seems like sometimes Anderson takes fights that he knows he can win. And to be honest, I think that's the way I love Nick Diaz and his younger brother, Nate. They take fights. They don't care who it is. They fight to fight. And they're like gangsters like that. They actually say, "I'm okay. You're going to make me fight this guy. I'll fight him. I'll beat his ass. And I'll show you that I'm better." And that's their mentality. They go in there to whip ass. So I honestly think this fight should happen. And there will be a link in the description box where you can watch the press conference of Nick Diaz's manager talking about fighting Anderson Silva. They still say GSP should fight Nick Diaz. GSP wants Nick Diaz. GSP doesn't want Carlos Condit. No one wants to see Carlos Condit. I said it again. Who wants to see Carlos Condit fight? Nobody. Yes, Carlos Condit is a decent fighter. He's good. He did not win that fight. If his manager said he didn't win it, Joe Rogan said he didn't win it, Chuck Liddell said he didn't win it. Let's see who else didn't say he won the fight. Anderson Silva's manager, they all said that was bullcrap, that he didn't win the fight. And if they're all saying this, I honestly think the judging was screwed up. I honestly say Nick Diaz won that fight. But I will talk to you guys next time. Please rate, hit, comment, subscribe, and let me know, really, would this fight really be a beast, and will it really turn you on to, like, really be excited? Because, to be honest, I would be excited for a Nick Diaz versus Anderson Silva fight. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.